And we are back.
And he is a model. He is like a mixed model.
Okay, so he's like the mixed...
And he's like Calvin Klein.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those things where it's just
and they're like, it's tribal.
It's one of those things where it's like... some people accuse him of only being where he is because he's mixed race. Just like, you know, you're not even that good looking. They just picked you because you're a heartwarming story. And sometimes he struggles with that insecurity.
Between narwhals and lions.
But he's just like, you're wrong. They like me.
Like my mother
me.
was a narwhal. Dad was a fucking lion.
And someone's like, how did they meet? Well, you know, there was a mixer at the aquarium in the zoo.
Yeah, you know, like, we had a beach party. She was in this sexy bikini. I talked to her in the water. We hit it off. We started having dates on the shore. I was down by the shore.
She sucked my dick from behind.
Zoo pals.
Zoo pals. It means safari pals.
Zoo pals.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, so that's my can't. What's yours?
Oh, well, like I said, I would make him jerky. He's beef jerky right there.
Beef jerky, for sure.
Blue Sasquatch.
Yeah, like, he's just
Blue
like,
Yeti.
fucking eat me. Step into a Slim Jim. To a Slim Kamari.
You will eat this meat.
And call it a Kamari stick. Drink, that's what I'm trying to go for.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Hot topic.
She looks kind of disheveled.
She does, but like in the emo way.
I was gonna say like she's having a rough day, but she's still trying to look fabulous.
Wait, no, she's a female Snape cosplay. There we go. She's a female Snape cosplay.
I was picturing her
in evening wear.
No, here's what I picture her. She's like, you know, people ask me how my marriage is, and everyone says it must be great being married. You guys have so much money. He buys you such nice things, but sometimes.
This is an abuse commercial.
But sometimes, and then she parts back her hair, and you see the black eye, and she's just like, things aren't always what they seem. And then it's like, if you need help, and then here's the number.
Oh damn, she's an abuse commercial, an abuse hotline.
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning.
I'm sorry. That's honestly just what I felt in my heart. Like that's what I like. If I had to assign it,
Lulu's been through some shit, man.
Yeah, oh my god, she's so traumatized. She fucked Waka.
Straight up.
She let Waka breed her, bro.
Oh god. And she was about to marry her brother.
Oh,
his brother.
No, her brother. That'd be another story.
No, she was about to marry his brother, and then in the next, like, 4 years from when he passed, she fucks his brother and has a baby with him.
You know what? They destroyed Sin. That was something they probably never thought before. They're like, who knows what the fuck's gonna happen? Alright, what is he?
Oh, he is fucking, Hollister.
You know what he is? When you're in the electronics section, and you pass by those DVDs of those fucking straight-to-DVD bad CGI films, he's the mischievous Peter Pan-esque character, just like, come on, guys! What are you guys, a bunch of hairless ducks? He's like, the sign says no swimming. And he's
like that annoying side, the Jar Jar Binks of like the bad CGI $5 films in the bin at Walmart. Alright, we did them all.
No, there's still more characters, right? It's gotta be.
We did them all.
Oh yeah, it's like, 'cause you don't have Riku yet, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt like
alright, let's save so we don't have to watch all those cutscenes again. Now that we wasted more time by analyzing which commercial we think each.
I feel like when you came back to Waka the second time, it looked like his face got fatter. Like maybe he was eating that cheese he was advertising in between.
Mr. Rin's shops are...
Okay.
it when
This
you
might be
like.
the last time we can rest like this.
I love it when you talk to an
I've heard that the
NPC
proprietor, Miss... But I was
and they
very
just
relieved
give
to
you
find that he keeps
such
nothing
useless
sacrilegious here.
information. Like you go talk to a guy, like you're in a shop and you know he's browsing and you talk to him and he's like, shops like this exist.
Straight up.
Like, oh, thanks.
Thanks.
I wasn't gonna figure
cool.
that out. I would have had no way of knowing that stores exist. The next time I showed up into an area and there was a store, I wouldn't have known.
Crazy.
Anyway.
It's crazy that they live in a world that's an
No, they're just crazy. They live
convenience.
they live in a world where you can, where there is a store where you could sell literally anything and they'll buy it from you.
Straight up.
How cool would that be to sell literally anything? Like you're like, I got a bag of garbage, and they're just like, we'll give you a penny for it. And I'm like, it's better than nothing. I was just gonna throw it out.
Straight up. Like, you know in Neopets when you could like sell like the fucking like rotten boot or something? Like the thing that means nothing but you could still sell it in the store.
Bro, I don't remember. Do you remember G-Tunes on Nickelodeon? It was a game you could play on Nickelodeon. No, sorry, Cartoon Network. It was on Cartoon Network online. And it was almost like a collectible card game you would play with
That
your G-Tunes.
sunset
And it would
was
be like these
different
kind
from
of
the
like
one I saw in
pod-looking like
Killica.
trading cards
It
of
was
different characters from
quiet.
cartoons.
Almost.
And the way it would work is you basically have a field where it's like 3 in the front, 2 in the back. You get like a hand of like 6
you
or
up
8
to?
or something like that. And then what you do is you place them on the first row, the row of like 3 or whatever. And based on what you place them, they have different stat effects. Like one is like increase all females on the field by some increase all of your stuff, decrease your opponent's stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's cool.
And basically what you do is when you play the guy, they all have point value. You play them, you get that many points plus bonuses based on other things. And
You can. Once
one
you beat
cool
Sin,
thing was
right?
if you and your opponent use the same character, they cancel each other out.
But then
Oh, that's
a
cool.
new sin will be born
And it was
anyway.
like, I think that was a really cool feature.
Well, then you
but I
can just
remember
beat it
I
again.
had this one rare
I
G-Tune. The
wish
G-Tunes,
I
they
could.
like it was like with real
Hey,
trading cards,
you
they had
can.
rare
Trust
cards
me.
that you could not, like,
You
it
are
was
the
so
best
hard to
summoner
get.
out there.
You would buy like a pack using your digital money,
Yuna?
and
Why does Sin always come back?
then like there was a chance you
Sorry,
could get a
this
rare
is like
one.
a
Our
really
punishment
like
for our
Important
vanity.
scene.
yeah.
But dude,
And it will not go away
Dude.
until we've atoned.
Like,
just imagine Titus
How
is
do you do
explaining
that?
this to her. To Yuna, she's just
this whole time.
What did we do that was so bad in the first place? Ah. Was it using lots of Machina or something? Oh. Wait, was that such a bad thing, really?
the way he sits with his
It's
mouth
funny.
open, catching
Like-
flies.
Ever since I was young, I never questioned it. But now that you ask me if it is that bad or not,
Why is there a carnival behind them? Jesus,
That's
what are
the
colors?
Al Bed shop. Like, they're supposed to be really flamboyant.
there are so many
and
things
so
I
that's
don't know.
like, people hate them even
Well,
more
then
because
we're
they're
the same.
flamboyant.
That looks like one of those.
Such thinking
It's like
is
a
very
Albed.
unbecoming.
That looks like-
Oh,
of a
it's so
summoner.
racist.
That looks like one of
Sound like
those.
Micah?
So bad. Stop.
That looks like one of those boardwalk fun
Don't
houses.
you laugh, Uni. You know that shit
that's
wasn't
not very
funny.
nice.
What he do?
God, he just like impersonated a maester or something, and he just sounded like a racist Asian character.
All right. Well, I was just gonna say that house back there. It looks like one of those boardwalk.
And she's just like, ah, you're so funny, even though she's just like,
Can you stop
doing a game.
interrupting me? Let me.
You have to
this
think
is like
of
the
Blitz
first
and
time I'm
nothing
trying to
else,
explain
you know?
what that
Sorry.
looks like, and you're just.
My bad. I'm word vomit. Go ahead.
I don't know if I want to tell. No,
Ah.
the background looks like
You can't
one of
think,
those boardwalk
"That's a cute
fun
girl in the fifth seat
houses
from the right."
where the mannequins come
And
alive at
you
night.
can't be thinking about where you're going to go on that date, because the minute you
Straight
do,
up.
that's when you lose. You see, Yuna, what I mean is, you really shouldn't worry,
I want to fuck
you know?
you.
After we beat
And with
Sin,
that,
that's when you can worry about the
tune
future.
in next time, babies.
I guess.
Bye.